Hello, students. How are you? All the time, same question, and I'm expecting the same answer from all of you. Okay, so students, yesterday we have started the chapter, the third chapter, The Sound of Music, and we have completed the first paragraph also. We were talking about Evelyn Glenn and how she was uh, completely or profoundly deaf, but how she persuaded. So it's her journey towards top, being physically disabled. So this journey we will continue today also till we finish. So let's begin today's session. I hope you all are understanding. Keep on writing on comment and ask your queries. Students, I'm repeating again in class ninth. One first period is for video and second period is for discussion. Whatever one paragraph or two paragraph, whatever we will be completing in the first video or in the first lesson, we will discuss the same paragraph in the next period in the form of WhatsApp chatting, in the form of comments on YouTube, or anywhere to anywhere. That is totally up to you. But you have to take it initiatively that you're going to watch all the videos at the very exact time. Some students have the problem also that they have two or three younger brother or sister or elder one, so alternatively they can take, that is up to them, but have a look on accordingly. Clear, students? Don't leave even to have a look on. Okay, let's begin today's session. In today's session, we are having second paragraph. I'm starting. Everyone, please put fingers on line. That is the sound of music, the first page, and we are on the second stanza. Fingers on line, students. Sit with book also and sit with pencil in your hands also. Whatever the hard words will be coming, you can note down, and when you will revise it, so it will help you to understand also. Clear, students? So get ready for today's work. Evelyn Glenn's loss of hearing had been gradual. Gradual means slowly, slowly. Means it's not that suddenly she became deaf. That's not that. That suddenly she became deaf. It's not that. At the early years of her life, she was able to hear. But gradually her listening ability was decreased. Her mother remembers, and now if we talk about her mother, so her mother remembered when or how they came to know that she has lost her listening senses. How? Her mother remembers noticing something was wrong when the 8 years old Evelyn was waiting to play the piano. They called her name and she didn't move. Means when Evelyn was 8 years old, then she was supposed to play piano in the school. Clear? And for playing that piano, people are calling her name. But because she became deaf, so she is unable to hear her name, and that is why she did not move. So then they came to know, or her mother, or her teachers, or her classmates came to know that she is deaf, completely deaf. I suddenly realized she hadn't heard, says Isabel Glenn. Isabel Glenn is the name of the mother that can be asked in the short question. So, students, be attentive with your lines whenever I'm teaching you. Clear? So, that has been said by, these statement has been given by her mother, Isabel Glenny. For quite a while, Evelyn managed to conceal her growing deafness from friends and teachers. And like it happens, that is a natural process. It happens that if a teenager, especially like Evelyn, became having any physical disability, so it is a matter of insult. It is a matter of shame in front of among his or her teachers, or among his or her friends, especially people will make fun. His friends और her friends will make fun, like as you people used to do. जैसे आपके आपके ग्रुप में अगर कोई बच्चा अंधा हो या कोई बच्चा ब्लाइंड हो या किसी बच्चे का एक पैर खराब हो, तो हाउ यू यूज टू टीज दैम, लंगड़ा या अंधा, इस तरह से तुम उसको लेमी लैम करके इस तरह से चिढ़ाते हो. तो दैट शुड नॉट बी देयर. उसे भी लगा अगर ये डिस्क्लोज होता है मैटर, तो क्या होगा, इस डिस्क्लोजर के साथ क्या होगा, उसका नाम इस तरह से पुकारा जाएगा, तो she will be feel insulted. So she hide her problems from others. She didn't tell all, or until when she could conceal, she tried to conceal मतलब होता है छुपाना, tried to hide. But gradually when she was unable to hear anything else, or she was unable to do what others are telling her, or answer what others are asking, so that made others also understand, or others also came to know that she has become deaf. So that should be there, clear? So she tried to hide, but it couldn't be. So her marks, to conceal her growing deafness, and her headmistress urged her parents to take her to a. I just left one line, skipped one line. Fingers on line, you student. Evelyn managed to conceal her growing deafness from friends and teachers. Earlier she did that afterwards, but by the time she was 11, underline students, when she was 8 years old, her deafness started. But when she became 11 years old, then what has happened? Her marks had deteriorated. Deteriorated, going worse to worse. मतलब हालत खराब से और खराब हो जाना. That is going worse to worst. Clear? So, but by the time she was 11, her marks had deteriorated, and her headmistress urged मतलब force करना, we're forcing someone or making someone to do that, urge her parents to take her to the specialist. Means it's not good to take her in a normal way. You should go and you should consult to some specialist, because she is not listening well. So you should talk to somebody else, you should talk to some, yeah, or you should consult to some specialist. They will give some reason, or they will give some ideas or suggestions or medicine or treatment. Maybe this can be cured. So that is why the teachers or headmistress advised to her parents to take her to the specialist, because that was clear that her deafness, that her listening ability was day by day deteriorating. So that was there. Afterwards, what happened? It was then discovered that her hearing was severely impaired as a result of gradual nerve damage. And afterwards, finally, the last stroke of her deafness comes up, that her hearing was severely means very badly. Impaired means left or finished or kept aside. Or what has happened impaired? As a result of gradual nerve damage. And finally, her nerve, which helped her to listen, that has been completely damaged, due to which she was unable to hear even in a less form also. Like her listening ability was completely over. They were advised that she should be fitted with hearing aids. Aids, you must have seen some, just like earphone, people used to use earphone. So that this earphone will help them to, hear. जैसे होता नहीं, there is machine of air machine. So with the help of that air machine, people are listening. So the teachers are, or the others are suggesting them that why don't you take them to this, or help her, aid her with this aid machine, or that fitted with hearing aid, and sent to a school for the deaf. And don't let her to be here in our school. Better to send her to those school. The schools are named for those deaf people. Like if she will be with the other students like her only, so it will be okay. They will use sign language. She can also understand well. So this way this can help. So everything suddenly looked black, says Evelyn, and in this way suddenly she found that things became quite black. And this, she said, Evelyn, and this way her trend had started. So in today's video we have discussed when she was 8 years old, then gradually, like up to 8 years old, she was listening everything properly, and from 8 years old her listening ability was deteriorated. Until 11, almost her nerve, listening nerve or drum was quietly damaged. She couldn't hear anything else after that, and she was supposed to send to some deaf school and a specialist to advise. So here it is. So that's all for today's video, students. We will continue the next two paragraphs in the next video. That's all for today. Stay safe, stay home. Bye bye.